Hey guys, Susanna here. Well, I'm here today to show you an epic haul, and I'm going to be adding stuff to my inventory on my website. So it's a bit of a big haul video today. So yeah, I've just been fortunate enough to being able to go places to get some really good stuff. It's just an old Doona, like an old Doona cover, but it's got three of these beautiful, it's got some on the other side, about three of these little angel wings on there, and it's pink. Aren't they pretty? I just thought they would be so nice to maybe, it just looks nice, so much nicer in real life. It's a real softy pink, and I thought they would be just so good to cut out and stick on something and maybe make something really nice and Christmassy with it. And you can always do with pink stuff. So I'm just going to use that as a background because I've got quite a few bits and pieces to show. I went to a friend's 50th, and while I was there I went to one of my favourite places and I managed to get a really good haul. It's at Castlemaine Vintage Bazaar. Look at this, it's quite big. Isn't that pretty? It's got sort of a little bit teared there and there, but look at that. Look at that that ribbon. Not the ribbon, the crocheted edging. I think it's got, looks like tulips on there. Just beautiful. Oh, I've actually forgotten something which is in the house, which I may have to pause and go get it. I've got these as well. Now that's from that busy vintage bazaar place as well. It had two of these. The embroidery on it is just so beautiful. It looks European of some sort. Gorgeous linen. You know, this was a bit pricier than what I normally would pay, but the embroidery is just so worth it. Look at that, it's just beautiful. And it's got, you know, the ladies put her name on them, like the here and here, because obviously they were very well made and stitched together. They're all different. It's just beautiful. So there's those ones I've got just in the corner, and then there's two with these on there, and then this must be some sort of that must go over somehow, I don't know, but they are beautiful, like the stitching and the colouring and everything, and they are just so pretty, so pretty. So what I might do, sort of want to have it looking nice for when I do photos. These were just something that I went in like a couple of weekends ago. I went to my friend's 50th, and then the other day my husband had to have cataract surgery in a place in Stawell, which is sort of regional Victoria. And while I was waiting for him to go in the surgery, I went to the op shops, and I also found a really good craft shop. So got these. I mean, I've washed them. These are all being washed and done everything, but they're quite marked. Where is that? That's not too bad. Put that up there. Do like that one. I've got an idea for that one. Isn't this beautiful? Just the shape and the colour. It's just pretty. So I'm really sort of a bit picky about what I get in my doilies this day and age, because, you know, I've got so many. So I make sure that, you know, or if they're really cheap. So and I've got some beautiful, these are being washed and ironed, beautiful linen, what are they called? Tea towels, that's the one. I love the colours in this. It's so me, like pink and green and everything like that. I just really love them. So some nice vintagey tea towels. So that's in the pink and green, and this one's in the yellow, blue and pink. It's really pretty. I think it's come from similar lot, but they're good quality. So I was lucky enough to get them. I got that from the vintage market, whereas these ones I got from an op shop. Yeah, holes and everything in them, but I have washed them. Tea towels are really good. And then this one here, you see, look at that, I have washed. I probably need to spray it a bit more. But this one I actually got free because it had holes in it. Holes, looks like moths are being at it. But you know, it gives it, it's a very old aged, everything. Yeah, a couple of marks there. Linen, beautiful. Be a great background to do something with, I think. But yeah, it's bonus when you get them for free, because you can pay quite a bit of money for these old tea towels. So it's hard to try and know how to fold these things. Okay, now this was a beautiful piece of fabric. Got quite a bit of that. I like it when I get these because these are great for putting in my bundles. That was from the Castlemaine, so that goes really well with this actually. It's got a real French feel about it. Nice creamy background. So I'll put that there. Now, also these are being washed as well. These are beautiful. I love tablecloths. How gorgeous is that? So these pieces are going to be, so this is a good tablecloth. So, you know, the edges have got more colour than the centre, but I'll try and make decent cuts so that everyone's got a bit of colour. Yeah, so, but if you get the edge bits, you've got a little bit more colour than most. So there's that. And that was a good one, and this one was a bit more of a, it was cheaper, but I do love the colour. You've got a bit of a hole in there and a hole in there, but the colouring is really nice. So I spent most part of the day today, you know, ironing them all. Actually, fold it up again. Yeah, it takes a bit of work. I find these things, but then I've got to wash them and spray them and soak them sometimes. A bit of a hole, but I don't mind it. So I quite like it. That's quite a sweet tablecloth, and they go well together. So this, it was a big piece. I've got a good idea of what I want to do there. I'd like to do a you know, you've got all these beautiful people, you know, Jennifer Colston and Fleur Woods and all that are doing these beautiful embroideries. So, and they do nice backgrounds. So this was a lovely cotton sheet, and I ironed it and washed it and cut it into 2 pieces because they're quite big, but they will make a really good background for a piece that I'm thinking of doing. So I might just put one of these here. Oh, there it goes. There goes me pieces flying. Okay, then I had another lot. I got some of this, like it was just a cut off square bit off the end. This was from a lady that I used to get some of my really good stuff from, and when they're this wide, I don't know if you can see how wide that is, it means that they are old. When they're not that wide, they're cut. This is really early 1900s, because, and it's linen, it's just beautiful. And so I had probably a, you know, maybe a fat quarter, because she had 5 meters and then cut that bit off because it was sort of water stained and all that, and then I soaked it and washed it and it all come out, but this is in pristine condition. And she had 5 meters of it and was asking quite a bit, and I said, look, is there any chance of me getting maybe a couple of meters? So some people are lucky enough to get it in their seasons, the seasons, floral seasons we're doing. I think there might be 1 pack left with this one in there, and I've got another 7 that don't have this one in there, because I do want to use this for a project, you know, down the track, maybe an autumn project, and maybe got something to add to that too. So I might put that there. Now these next lot were very expensive, but absolutely gorgeous. It was 5 meters, and Sanderson, it's a sort of a vintage Sanderson, and once again, when it's been made in that width, that it is quite old. So I've washed it and given it an iron, and it's got that old, it's not that scrolly Sanderson, so it is quite old. And as you can see, I've got quite a massive pieces of it. So 5 meters. It reminds me of wallpaper. So stunning. Very, very happy with that. And then this, isn't this beautiful? Every now and again you come across something. Look at this. These are, it was an eider down quilt. The innards, you know, got a duck, a feather ducky thing, and feathers went everywhere. But you can see this is the colour that it was. It's now a real soft, you know, some places are a bit bluer than others. Some of them have gone a sort of quite almost cream, but they're being washed, and it's just beautiful. So I mean, when you see it's just that on the blue, it is gorgeous. So that's, you can tell it's old because, you know, the fading, look at the fading, but also the fact that they had to sew 3 strips together to cover. So yeah, so between this fabric and this one, yeah, it's spent a fair bit in the last couple of weeks, but it is worth it when you see something that's as beautiful as these. So I'm going to be making up packs with these gorgeous pieces, and they just so pretty. So where are we? That can go over here. Now what have I got? I've got other bits and pieces which I've gotten, but you know, these are the main fabric haul. And this is when I went to store, I found these wool balls. That was from an op shop. That was $2. I do love the nice to add texture. Hand washed. Care instructions. Oh, pretty. Certainly would have been worth a lot more than pure wool yarn. Well, that would have definitely been worth a lot more than $2, I can tell you that now. Look at that. Oh, even better than I thought. Wonder if this one's the same. I'd say it looks like it's being used. Or is that all tucked in as well? So that's, it was from the same place. Either way. Yeah, it's all twisted in somehow. Pure wool yarn, something stuck. Here we go. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Oh, you can smell it. You can smell the wool. Oh, that is going to be awesome texture. So there you go. I'll put them off to the side. And then I found these. I saw Emma from Vintage Sewing Basket. She'd made these a really nice bag from these wooden handles, and when I saw this I thought, oh, they were only $2. I thought that's really cute. I really like the bag she'd made from scrappy bits of Liberty fabrics and everything, but I can probably just use all different bits and pieces. Then I was lucky enough, that was from this same old op shop. Look at this. Look at this, and there's quite a bit of it. You can, when you see it on its own, it's quite light. It's a real soft pink, but when you, there that is, gorgeous. So it's quite old. I'd say it sort of looks 60s, maybe even 50s. So yeah, but beautiful, and there was quite a bit of it, and so, and I mean, how nice would that go with some of these packs? So that was a good find. Okay, looks very peachy when you roll it up together. And then I got these. These are always good. Might be one more in there. Been trying to open this. These are, was it cow shirt pins? But they look like those small pins that everyone's been talking about. And this is the top of it. It's broken. So I got a few little bits and pieces. This looks like a pearl. That was only 50 cents. $1. They had the sewing section really nicely, you know, set really nice. Always, I've actually got some of these, the coats, and I know how good it is. Where is it? This one, same one. So I thought for $1, it's, you can't go past the creams. And then I had another one like this too in there, and I'm doing creams and golds in my my mannequin, so that was pretty good. And 50 cents for this DMC, which I may use. Might have an idea of where I'm going to use this one. So there you go. That's always good. $1.50 to get bargains like that. Now, gee, its pile's getting higher. So I might give it a pause and I'll be back. Well, I'm back again. Look what I got. I saw this and I messaged Corinne because she's always after this. And look, it's sort of petite point just here. And then all sewing, because obviously it was a cushion. So she's got extra fabric on the back. But yeah. So this is going to be, Corinne already knows and has seen it because I already messaged her. But this is going to be part of my thank you gift to her for having me stay over. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, get a bit more of a close up look, Corinne. So now and then I went to Gail's Patchwork, and Corinne goes, maybe you should show some of the stuff that she got. And this was when I showed her these ABCs. This is what you can get. That's the cream. This is the, where is it? Sort of like the multicolored one. Isn't it beautiful? It's a really nice range. That's that the Moda range threads that bind. So she had a few people contacting her. She goes, it must be something going on. And I let her know that Susanna contacted you. Isn't that beautiful? Really a nice old style. And I think you guys have seen that one before. But, and then this was another one that I thought it's just such a Corinne piece. So I bought 2 fat quarters, one for me and one for her. Oh my goodness, my Google's going off. Isn't this beautiful? It's just so detailed. So this is another thing that I'm going to be giving Corinne as well. Just beautiful. I'll probably end up cutting out the leaves, you know, and placing it on. I might use, this is what I was thinking of, using this on the background and really sort of stitching on there. Doesn't go with this, but by the time you cut everything out, it will work. It's beautiful. So there you go, a bit of new with the old. Okay, now for my exciting news. When I went to Stall, I went into this craft shop, and it's called Stall, I think it's just called Stall Gift Shop. So I'll put these aside, put those over there. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. So pretty. Oh man, these are all bonus. Like, how good are these? So I'll put them on top of my beautiful Sanderson pieces because they're nice and light. Yes, I went to this place and she had a whole heap of these Appleton wools because they're not selling it anymore. So I got a couple of each of the colours and everything like that, and so she is not selling them anymore. And then on the way home I'm like, oh, you know, this is the bit stash I just got for myself because they were selling off cheaper, and these can be so expensive. I mean, they were still, you know, a good price. But so I rang her up and asked her, you know, how much will you let me have the rest of the stock for, you know, like as a job lot. And I thought, so I put my business hat on and she was able to give me a good deal with them. So I've got these for me, and about 1,000 skeins coming my way, and I'm going to be putting them in with my packs, maybe selling them, like put stuff together. Like I was actually thinking, you know, something like this would be beautiful to have one of those in there. Where are we? I knew I had maybe something like that, maybe that one, bit of green. There's a bluey, see that one? Oh yeah, look at that, isn't that beautiful? So that's what I'll be, you know, doing, you know, putting stuff together. So there's quite a lot. There's pinks, all the colors you can get basically. So I'm just a tad excited. So I'm adding to my repertoire of not just vintage fabrics, because we do a lot of embroidery and you go through the wool like crazy and it's so expensive. So I mean, she had this beautiful, she's got a proper shop, and she was getting, you know, because she can't get the Appleton anymore, so she was just selling them off. And then when she was like, oh, the whole lot, okay, she goes, well, let me count them. And she thought there was like only about 300, and she said it's probably about 900 to 1,000. So so I thought, well, okay, it's an investment, but I use it quite a bit. And look at them, aren't they beautiful? It's just so pretty. So we'll be able to have some beautiful skeins added in to our pieces. So there you go. That's my exciting news and my epic haul. Also, I want to let you know that I've actually downsized the number of what I want to have in the retreat, because 30 I think is just too many for me and Corinne to actually teach, because we want to give you, you know, a bit of one-on-one attention. So I've downsized it to 20 people. So there is only 5 spots left. So if you are interested, message me and let me know. I'm happy to put some aside, some extra places. Yeah, even if you were just contemplating it, just, you know, because you still got until February before you pay off the whole lot of it. So yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know that the retreat, it's, you know, I'm really happy with how many people I've got so far, and everyone's pretty excited. So, and so am I. And by the time you see this video, I am probably either on the bus to the airport or on my way, or at Corinne's. So yeah, so I'll just leave it here, and thank you very much for watching, and thank you for everyone for supporting my channel. I just love you guys, and I really appreciate it, supporting my channel, but also supporting my website and just my work and my products that I make and kits. And yeah, I love to do this. This is my job, and I'm just lucky enough to live in a place that has a lot of this stuff. Like Victoria just seems to, and Ballarat, it's very historical, so it just tends to have a lot of really good stuff and, you know, things out there like markets and stuff. Okay guys, well I better let you go. This is a very long haul video, but I'll catch you, and I'm probably going to make up these kits when I get back, so it might be a little bit, maybe to mid-September I'll have them out. Okay guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.